Mhm. Well, now this should hopefully be fixed. I don't know what the hell just happened. That was weird. So, all right, Chelsea, Vivian, can you hear me now? Hopefully, you should be able to hear me now. I don't know what the hell that was all about, but you guys should be able to hear me now. And then I need to see the Tickfinity up there. All right. Yes. Good. Good. Glad you can hear me now. Loud and clear. Okay. Good. Good. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I've never had that happen before, so that was really weird to have that. With my microphone. So, but we got it fixed. So that's all that matters, right? We got it fixed. So that's all that matters. There we go. Anyways, how is everybody doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing all right. Hopefully everyone has had a great day. I do want to test one other thing. Um, I also agree about the mayo thing, but up it with honey garlic barbecue. See, the thing is I'm not huge. I'm not like huge on barbecue sauce. You know what I mean? Grizzy, thank you for the heart me, the popular vote, and the super popular. Do appreciate that. Okay, good. This is working. Yes, I liked my own live. I'm trying to just make sure that it was working. That's all. Um, Grizzy, how are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Also, don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I deleted the game capture and restarted it, and it seems that like it looks different. It looks better. You know what I mean? What am I looking for? Kimmy, thank you for the heart me and the popular vote as well. Cross, welcome into the live. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well and having a great week so far. How are we doing today? Let's see. I'm not either, but it's a must on barbecue hot dogs for me. So you know what I've actually enjoyed lately, Vivian, is I tried something different recently. There is this mustard from Popeyes called Mardi Gras mustard. So that with some ketchup on hot dogs is actually really freaking good. Is actually really freaking good. And Kimmy, you said if you're going to put hot dogs on the grill, make sure they're burned a bit. Well, yeah, you got to make them like a little bit charred. I'm absolutely fantastic. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Jack, welcome into the live. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well and having a great week. I'm doing great. I passed my certification exam today. Oh, wait. I also believe that the gift gallery has been reset, hasn't it? Because we didn't go live the last 2 days. Yes, the gift gallery has been reset. So let me change my live goal to, what is it, 20 roses? Yes, 20 roses. Hey, where did you go? All right, so let me... No, not that. I need to change this. Nikki Bell, welcome in. Just trying to... Thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that. Just trying to fix my live goal since the gift gallery has been reset. The gift gallery has been reset. So let me do that. Pin. Confirm. And then I think I need to turn, not that one, this one on. Yes. We're going to make this just a little bit smaller. And then put that right here. And then that is going to be 0. Why, Nikki Bell, thank you for the heart me again from both of your accounts. Do appreciate that. Mr. Trout, welcome in. How are you doing, my friend? Let's see. Today is a very dangerous day because I've been cramping very badly. Is cramping dangerous? I'm not sure what you mean by it's a dangerous day because you're cramping, Savage. Sorry, if that's like stupid of me. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Please reveal our community gift goal. You can find it by tapping this and then live gifts. I have no idea what that means, Nikki. I'm not sure what that means. Let me see. Okay, live goal is set up. This is working. Viewer wishes are up. All right, I think we're good. Lynn, welcome into the live. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. I don't know. I just did it. Okay. Well, I don't know what that means. Please reveal our community gift. You can find it by tapping the 3 dots. Is this something I have to do on my phone? I've been working out and drinking water, and I've been fighting cramps. Well, you might be having cramps from, like, muscle spasms, dude. I don't even know what that means. Kimmy, and I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Grizzy, thank you for the, what is that? Shard of Hope. Do appreciate that. Oh, that's a new gift gallery thing. 20 Shards of Hope is a gift gallery goal. 1 ignition check. Jesus Lord. And 1 shell of a warrior. Thank you for the 3 Shards of Hope and the level up, and Nikki with the furry friends. Do appreciate that. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Grizzy, thank you for the 8... How many did you say? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Shards of Hope, I think that was. He totally... Yeah, well, I'm sorry. I'm trying to, like, figure things out. Okay, so that's 14 Shards of Hope. 20... So it's 20 for the... Okay, sorry, I'm getting all, like, freaking sidetracked here. Trying to fix my gift gallery stuff. So yeah, Shards of Hope, Ignition Check, and then Shell of Warrior are all in the gift gallery. I have a big old bruise on the back of my head. I'm sorry, how did that happen, Grizzy? How did that happen? I guess I should change this text to say out of 18, right? Because there's 3 special gifts. The shards that Grizzy just sent, the ignition, and whatever. How did that happen? I sat down on my bed. Is that what? How do you sit down and get a bruise in your head? I'm interested to know. How does that work? How does that work? Please enlighten me. Let me see. Miranda, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome into the live. Run. Thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that very much. Hopefully you're doing well. There's a giant beam above the edge of my bed. Turned around to sit down off my bed. Wait, turned around, sit down, smacked my head. Well, maybe you shouldn't do that. Just a thought. Just an idea. Just an idea. Are you okay, though, Grizzy? I hope that you're okay. All right, are we good to go? Gift gallery is reset. Got that text good to go. Yeah, because okay, yeah, you sent 14. Thank you again for the 14 Shards of Hope, Grizzy. Do appreciate that. Wanted to make sure I had the count right. Thank you for the 14 of those. Do appreciate that very much. And with you. I'm all right. Good. I'm glad that you're all right. All right, Chad. Are we ready to get started? Because we are starting kind of late. So, wanted to start like almost an hour ago, but having technical issues is always fun. So here we are. Make sure, if you want to get new people in here, make sure we're sharing the live. Trying to get new friends in here. And if you're enjoying yourselves, please hit that like button. You know that those do help us out very much. But are we ready to get started, chat? Are you guys excited for this? You guys have been asking for this game, so you guys excited for this? Are we excited? Vivian, thank you for sharing the live. Do appreciate that very much. Grizzy, thank you for sharing the live as well. All right, so nobody's responded. Are we excited and ready to go, chat? I'm not starting until we get some answers because you guys are picking all of the choices again. I need you all in here making choices. We need to get pumped up for this. If you guys wanted this, I need your participation, chat. I need your participation. I'm not excited. Why are you not excited? I'm speechless, JK. I'm ready. Bones, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? By the way, because I didn't put an update in the Discord server, I did pass my certification exam today, so that is a good thing. It was very easy. It's a very easy certification to complete, and they give you 100 minutes to do it, and I passed it in 25 to 30 minutes. So, yes. I think out of all of them, this is my least favorite. Well, can you still participate and be happy, Nikki, for me, please? We need people to be making choices. There's only 8 of you, and I know all 8 of you aren't going to say stuff. So, you know. Fine. It's going to be fun. Come on, let's have fun together. But if I pass out, that's it. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to pass out. You have to stay awake forever. Sako, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome into the live. Hopefully you're doing well. I need help finding good food for my workout. What kind of... What? It depends on your diet, man. I suppose I'll try and actually pay attention. Please do. If she falls asleep, it's on you. New story. Forgiving, challenging, or lethal? Forgiving means survival is expected. Challenging means your skills will be tested. And lethal means death is death is inevitable. Head back to your stream, keep freezing like a scratch DVD. Nice. I'm on a calorie deficit. How much of a calorie deficit, and what are you using to count your calories, Savage? Because I'm going through a diet right now, and I'm macro counting. So what are you using to count your proteins, fats, carbs, and calories? I'll only pay attention as long as you make it interesting. Well, listen, you make it interesting. How about that? I like the third option, but I don't know if anyone's trying to off anyone. A food scale? Okay, but that's... I didn't ask you how you're measuring your foods. How are you keeping track of how many calories you're consuming, how many fats, proteins, and carbs you're consuming? Meaning, like, are you keeping track of your calories per day? Also, have you looked up your total daily energy expenditure numbers to make sure that you're hitting the right amount of calories and all of that, Savage? So no more... Oh, no. There are cheat days, Nikki. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay? Don't... Nuh-uh. Always brownies. Alright, we're gonna go with challenging. Yeah, don't you dare. You ain't taking the brownies away from me. I'm gonna show you what I'm getting myself for my B-Day. What are you getting yourself for your B-Day? Man of Medan. Doesn't the game look a lot better now, chat? Because before it looked kind of like faded out and the reds were really bright. Doesn't it look a lot better now? YouTube stream looks it on my end. Well, thank you for checking. I do appreciate that. I've been eating fish, chicken, and brown. Hold on, Savage. I'll explain what I'm trying to ask you and say to you after the cutscene. Give me a minute. But doesn't the game look a lot better on here now, chat? Remember how the red was like super bright and everything looked like freaking crazy? And now it looks normal. Doesn't it look so much better now? Luna, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that. I feel like the game looks so much better than it did before. Oh yeah, I already know that, Bones. Luna, thank you for the 7 popular votes. I have a light filter on my phone, so it doesn't always show. Luna, thank you for another 9 popular votes. Do appreciate that very much. Okay, is he curious and say, tell me about my son, or dubious and say, will I be rich? Wait, watch. Oh, very nice. Those are nice, Grizzy. Luna, thank you for the 20 roses. Do appreciate that. Which way we go, chat? Grizzy says curious. Luna, thank you for the 20 shards of hope. Do appreciate that as well. All right, everybody says curious. All right, so we have to pick. Well, hold on. Before we pick a tile, I got to update my live goal now since Luna filled out 2 of the gift gallery slots. And I appreciate that very much, Luna. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Your YouTube is louder than your TikTok. Yeah, as long as it's not too loud, Bones. As long as it's like an okay volume, then that's all that matters. 15 finger hearts. I got to change that. Give me 1 second, chat. You know how it is with me trying to find these stupid freaking... Oh, well, this one's easy. It's right at the top. So we need 15. Come on. Finger hearts. Confirm. Pin. There we go. Live goal has been updated. Nope, never mind. Luna said... no. You're gonna refill out your thing now. Luna, thank you for the 15 finger hearts. Do appreciate that. What's the next one? 15 roses. I became a title gifter for 10 times. That's awesome, Luna. Luna said, jump scare, right? Exactly. Exactly. So 15 roses is the next one. Edit... There needs to be like, I wish that, you know what I really wish they'd have? It like, you could just automatically be like, make live goal gift gallery. You know what I mean? Why is this not, hold on. Now I'm having issues with, no, that's not what I wanted. This is what I want. Is this fixed now? Okay. Yes, there we go. Mouse is working as it's supposed to. All right, live goal has been updated and the text has been updated. Again, Luna, thank you for the 15 finger hearts, the 20 shards of hope, and the 20 roses. Do appreciate that very much. All right, chat. Are we picking the bamboo tile or the dragon tile? Which tile would you guys like to go with? Knowles all day, welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome to the live. Hopefully you're having a great week so far. Bones, thank you for sharing the live. Do appreciate that. All right, Grizzy says bamboo tile. What do we got, chat? Bamboo or dragon? Said the live to Pine. She'll be here shortly. She's already told me that she's eating dinner. Bones. All right, we have 2 people for the bamboo tile. Anybody else? Going once. Going twice. No, nobody else. Oh, Kimmy says dragon. Well, as of right now, bamboo is the winner. Question, why hasn't Fictional been here? I've been wondering. She's just been dealing with a lot of stuff, so she's been going to bed earlier at night. Bones, so she hasn't been staying up late at night. I love your beard. Thank you, Shadi. I appreciate that. 20,000 finger hearts. If you want to send 20,000 of them, I won't turn you down. Just saying. I hope she's okay. Yeah, she's fine. She's just dealing with some personal things, and it's caused her to have to like be up earlier in the day and stuff like that. So she doesn't stay up late at night. All right, pick up. Press and hold this to pick up, and then hold A to examine. Okay, we got some sort of fish. That's what I said. So it's a fish. Tuna? I have no idea what kind of fish, but it's a fish. Can I turn on some sort of captions? Subtitles. Turn on subtitles. Like a mysterious wind, but when a wind like this may blow, death and doom are sure to follow. Can you do better than your friend? Exactly what was said, Derp, right? What do you mean? Exactly what was said. Okay. Two punches? Oh, you hit me. I hit the wrong button, I guess. There we go. Okay, so that's a little bit confusing. I thought you said you could fight. What do you mean? I'm hitting every target. I'm hitting every target. She's like, I thought you said you could fight. Like, what do you mean, lady? Hi, Rick. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Why didn't it? I don't know why I didn't throw the punch there. Thank you for coming to play. Going to puke with what my wife just showed me? That sounds gross, whatever it is. If it's making you feel that way, hi, Rick. However, or whatever it is, I'm sure is not good. If it made you feel that way. Fruity Pebbles peanut butter? Wait, what's wrong with that? Unless that's like a code word or something. I have no idea. You know what I did see today at the store? They had Nutella peanut butter. And I was like, of course, right when I go on a diet, I find Nutella peanut butter. Because Nutella is like my absolute favorite. And then they have Nutella peanut butter. I was like, cool. It's peanut butter made to make Fruity Pebbles flavor? What's wrong? Why would that make you puke? Did Marky play this? Of course he played this. That sounds good, but if it's something that, like Blue Waffle, then I'll pass. Yeah, no thank you. He gets pushed into this guy, and this guy punches him? That's rude. Gomer Pile. Markiplier is my absolute fave. Mine too. I love Markiplier. I love Markiplier. Anyways, I'm enjoying the one game I love. Elden Ring? I don't know what other games you love. How does that much water get on the ship and nobody notices? Pebbles, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Black Desert? I haven't played Black Desert in a long time. It wasn't Chica? Dude, Chica's been around forever. That's why I said use motivational stuff. Dude, I love Markiplier. I would give anything just to, like, meet him and sit down and talk to him for, like, 10 minutes. That would be amazing. Candy Espinoza, welcome in. Joe, sickbay, 1:36 a.m., June 22nd. Did not give a year. Alright. Found some kid to Pops, come back soon. I'm assuming they put him back in his bed, is my assumption. 2 days before my birthday? Nice. I wish Iron Lung was on DVD or Streamable already. Me too. I never got to see it while it was in theaters. I really wanted to. I really wanted to, but did not get to. Okay, not what I was expecting. That was not what I was expecting to come out of the freaking locker. Jacksepticeye is directing a Bloodborne movie. Yeah, I've heard about that. You know, I was kind of sad because I always thought that Markiplier and Jacksepticeye were like super best friends, and it like turns out that they're really not. Did you guys know that? I always thought that they were like super best friends, and they're not. That's why like you don't see them like collab much in like a long time and stuff like that. They like did it for like a little while, and then that was it. But I always thought that they were like best friends. They were, but they had a falling out or became distant. I think that they had a minor falling out, but then they made up or like kind of like just were like, dude, we're good. But like I think they've even said like I think there was a video where like even Jacksepticeye was like he's like you guys think that like me and Mark are like this super close like best friends, and we never really were. Like we were friends and we did collab together, but like that was really about it. Like he said that they just really weren't like ever all that close. But I love watching both of them. I love watching Gab as well, which is Jacksepticeye's girlfriend. I think that they're still just dating. But I like watching Gab, I like watching Jack, and I like watching Markiplier. So, and it sucks because like they don't do a lot of the events anymore. I don't think like PAX and what is the YouTube one, VidCon or something like that. Mark and Amy got married. Yeah, I've heard about that. But yeah. Yeah, the controls are a little bit harder in this one compared to like the Quarry. So what happened to this guy? Was not expecting a dead body to come flying out of the freaking lockers. Okay, it's not letting me go any further that way. Bones, welcome back, even though you were just talking. Okay. Really weird that they would put a lock on the inside of the door light. Oh, I guess, I mean, is this supposed to be the med bay? Or was this his room? Because I'm confused, because they said to take him to the med bay, but then he's laying there and there was like a picture next to his bed. So is that picture for him? You know what I mean? Oh, Savage, are you still here? Because I needed to tell you what I was going to say. I don't think Felix is doing videos anymore. I don't give a shit about PewDiePie. PewDiePie became so fucking arrogant and so, like, I'm better than everybody that I don't give a shit about him anymore. I used to love PewDiePie, and then he became too arrogant and was just, like, he was, like, doing shit that, like, was just not funny. And, yeah, I really just didn't enjoy watching him at all anymore. Savage, are you still here, buddy? Grizzy, I thought you were going to try to get 20k. What are you doing? It's not going up. It's not going up, Grizzy. Stream keeps freezing for me, even though I have unlimited data. It's not high speed, apparently. Try completely closing the app, clearing your cache, and then reopening the app. I loved watching the stream from the anniversary. Yeah. So, Savage, what I was asking you is, I said, how are you keeping track of your calories, your proteins, fats, and carbs? Not how are you measuring them. How are you keeping track of them? So I'll give you an example. I have an app right here that counts all my macros for me. This is my macros for today. So the top is your calories, the second one down is your fat, the one below that is your carbs, and the next one is your proteins, and I keep track of everything I eat and drink and everything for the day. So how are you keeping track of it? And then on top of that, how do you know what numbers you need? Did you just pick a number and say, hey, I'm going to eat just this calories and that's it? Or did you look up what your total daily energy expenditure is? Because I was sending a really long text, so I stopped tapping for a few. Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. Manuel Aguilongo, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. So you have to look up a TDEE calculator, Savage, and then put in like the information like your height, your weight, your age, and it'll give you how much you need for maintaining your weight, gaining weight, or losing weight. And follow that, and then that's what you base your tracking off of. My phone workout app? Yes, but how do you know what your numbers are? Did you just pick random numbers and say, this is what I'm going with? Or are you looking up based off of your height, weight, and your age? Okay, we can't go that way. Let's see. Can we go right? Nope. We have to go left. Dude, I would not want to, like... This is why I, like, could never be in the Navy. Like, I would not want to live on a ship. Has a mullet now. I don't like it. I haven't seen him recently. I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube videos lately. Okay, cutscene. I'm looking it up. Okay. Milagro, welcome in. Welcome to the live. How are you doing tonight? He was also on Good Mythical Kitchen recently. What, Jacksepticeye was? Shh, the fuck? Okay. S in time with a heartbeat? Oh, shit. Okay, that's a little nerve-wracking, if you will. Alright, what's down here? Is there anything down here? Okay, can't get out that way. It was funny. What was funny, Grizzy? Check your DC when you get the chance. I'll check it out a little bit later, Bones. We started this late tonight, so I need to get through part of this game. We started late just due to technical issues. So I'll check it a little bit later. What the fuck? Okay. Should we look over here? Okay, so a kid ran this way, and we're not going to ask anything about that? The message above the... It was funny? Oh, the Irish version of Chili's food? Did you know that Sean was in a band, though, a.k.a. Jacksepticeye? I think I might have heard that somewhere. Did you know he's also a voice in one of the Poppy Playtime video games? Or like he's not a voice, but they have like a segment where it's like a video, and he's like it shows a video of him in the game as an employee of Funtime Co. or whatever it is, and he's like a part of the game just for that segment. What the fuck, bro? Does anybody know what foobar means? Does anybody here in the chat know what foobar means? He's a voice in a newer video game. I won't spoil it if you want to play the game. Well, I mean, is it like a big game? Is it something that I would probably play? Or is it like something that's like kind of, what's the word? Obscure? Like it's not something that's like very popular? Dispatch? What's that game about? Don, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you, Don. Hopefully you're doing well. It's always a pleasure to see you, Don. Jumped about as much as they did. Well, okay, but again, chat, who here does anybody here know what foobar means? Chat, where are you at, chat? I need to find a new stream time. I get streaming late at night. You guys do not ever want to talk to me. Superheroes, it's a Telltale game. Dispatch, Dispatch Superheroes. That's the one with like the different heroes and stuff, and you can like dispatch them out and do like different missions and stuff like that, I think. Effed up beyond all recognition. Yes. There you go. No one's going to question how his eyes are just all white rolled into the back of his head. He has no wounds or anything, so why is he dead? Anybody kind of curious about that? Hi, I'm good, thanks, and how are you doing? I'm doing okay, Don. Took the last 2 days off. I had to do a certification exam, and I went today and got my certification exam done. Did pass it. So just starting the week fresh. New gift gallery, and just here. We had some technical difficulty, but we got them fixed, so... he's also the voice in one of the ASDF cartoons. I don't know what ASDF cartoons are. It's clearly been 7 days since he watched it. Yeah, The Ring. That's funny. Wait, where did our friend go? Oh, there he is. I was like, did we just teleport down the stairs? Don, did I just see something? Don, thank you for the friendship necklace. Do appreciate that. Is that your favorite gift now, Don? You send those all the time. Hold shift to walk faster. Okay, but what about... is there anything down here? Nope. Then what is your favorite gift, Don? What is your favorite gift? Curious to know what your favorite gift is. Okay, there's nothing down there. Try to be very thorough. I don't know if this is like the quarry where you need to find like evidence and like other shit. I have no idea. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've seen this game played through. Corgis? Oh, that's fair. That's fair, Don. Corgis are not as popular these days anymore. I don't know. Ever since we did the Corgiversary, it's not... like, Corgis are just not popular anymore. Jack has his own... yeah, I know about his coffee company. I haven't ordered any yet, but I've been wanting to. I haven't ordered any yet, but I really have been wanting to. Had to leave. You were echoing? What the Oh. This game has a lot more jump scares than The Quarry. So far, at least. Or a lot more, like, close together. You know what I mean? If you buy, you should do a review video for TikTok and YouTube. The only problem with that is that it's been around for so long now, it's like I would be reviewing an old product that a lot of people probably wouldn't be looking at those reviews. Good, gotta keep you on your toes. There are different flavors and new flavors a lot. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I mean, but that being said, I could do reviews of plenty of coffee. You have, what is it? The Bones that has like 50 flavors. You have Death Wish coffee that has a bunch of flavors. There's a lot of different flavors of coffee that you could like review, you know. What's going on, Rex? How are you doing tonight? Welcome in. Valhalla Java. I want to get. I've tried one of them. I think it's. Tell me which flavor it is. It's Odin's Brew or something like that. Odin's something is one of my favorite all-time coffees. Oh, there's the kid. Do we shoot or no?
the
timing of that. Rex, thank you for the heart me and the popular vote. The timing of that. Zach, while doing the commercials for those, is hilarious. Do we shoot? Yes or no, chat? I'm just here till the child falls asleep. That's fair. No worries. Holy lag, that was wild. I'm sorry. But what do we do in chat? Do we shoot or no? Because this kid looks like a zombie. But here's the thing. Well, again, I don't want to get yelled at for influencing. So I guess I can just leave the choice up to you. I'm not allowed to influence chat. Zuzumis, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome into the live. Do we shoot or not? Nikki Bell, Luna, what are we thinking? Vivian, Chelsea. Kimmy says, "Wait, don't shoot." Wait, I missed. What are we aiming at? The kid that's right there on the screen. Luna says, "Yes, shoot." So we have 2 for shoot, 1 for not shoot. Anyone else, chat? Vivian, Nikki. Oh, definitely pew pew. Okay, so that's 3 for shoot. All I see is a black screen. Well, it's paused right now because it's timed. Wait, that sounded bad. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just watching it. I'm sure. Oh, okay, Chelsea, no worries. Yeah, no, I paused it because it was timed. There's a kid right here. There's a kid right there. So I guess shooting 1, so... And just like that, we just die. Okay, interesting. Just like that, we just croak. So heart attack and missed every shot. GG's, guys. That was a fun game. Good thing he's not the main character of this game, because then it would be a very short game. What the hell? Alright. Why is his tongue all black? Hello, Pine. Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh, I love the music, the intro music to this game. Pine, thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that very much. I might have to turn the brightness up a little bit. Thank you for the popular vote as well, Pine. How are you doing tonight? Oh, whoops! Hold on. I'm gonna turn this up. Turn up the brightness just a smidge. Filters. Oh, dang it! Why are you doing that? No, I don't want to run a poll. Filters. Add color correction. Okay, hopefully that'll help a little bit. Did you see Motion on the White's new song? No, I haven't.
Well, what is this that I can't see? With icy hands getting hold of me. Well, I am deaf, none can excel. I open the door to heaven and
So you can listen to it later. Okay, sounds good. Oh, the shadow of the axe behind him. I do want to see display brightness. So maybe if I turn this up for you guys just a little bit more, see if that helps at all.
Hello, and welcome to my repository.
It's titled Playing God and it features Corey Taylor. Nice. What's going on, Brian? How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. By the way, for those of you, because I didn't put an update in the server, I did take a certification exam today, and I did pass the exam. I know I already told some of you, but we have more people here now, so.
Stories of love and hate, greed and beauty, life and death. Stories such as this one. I'm here to record the story you choose to tell. You see, this tale is only part written, and the choices you make will complete it and determine whether the lives of those with whom you are interfering continue to flourish or whether they are snuffed out.
What is this? It's a game called Man of Medan, Brian. So think like Until Dawn or The Quarry, but a different story.
And we have to live with those decisions or die by them. But you shouldn't fear death. It is, after all, inevitable. It is the tax one pays for having lived, and it comes, eventually, to everybody. Still, none of us want for it to come too soon, do we? As in life, the actions you take matter. The choices you make will affect others. I'll be keeping a close eye on your progress. It's not my place to interfere, but I might be persuaded to offer the occasional hint. Here's one for free. There are pictures in this world that can show you some possible futures. If you can find them and study them, they may just help you to make better decisions. Or should I say, decisions that result in the outcomes you would prefer.
I'm gonna have it run in the background.
We'll talk again soon enough. We'll have the opportunity to account for all the actions that you've taken, or whatever mess you've made.
I already like this guy 10 times better than the lady from The Quarry. I already like this guy 10 times better. Brad, Duke of Milan, French Peninsula, or Polynesia. I didn't see the time or date, sorry. Did not see the time or date, sorry. By the way, chat, thank you for getting us up to 40k likes on the live. Do appreciate y'all hitting that like button. It does help us while we're actively streaming, and it lets me know that you guys are enjoying yourselves here, and I do appreciate that. Witty, Brad, Alex's brother, Innocent. I wonder if they remastered this game. It looks a lot better. Motivated, Alex, Brad's brother, Julia's boyfriend. He is insecure. Luna, thank you for the 10k likes. Do appreciate that.
Never been down. Damn. Water. Diving. Maybe you could show me how the pros do it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I mean, are you serious you came out here without taking any lessons?
Kind of. Yeah.
Should he answer insecure, say it's embarrassing, or resentful, and say I had to work? Insecure or resentful, chat? It's timed, so I had to pause it. Which way we going, chat? Or say nothing. Resentful. Okay, we got one for resentful so far. Wait, was texting options again? Answer insecure and say it's embarrassing, or be resentful and say I had to work. Okay, so 2 for resentful.
I wanted to. I just didn't have time. You know, I had to work all the time.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Whoa, careful. That dive cam is like super expensive.
Look, bro, be cool.
What?
Julia and Conrad are, you know, how do I say it? Super fucking loaded.
So?
Don't sweat the little stuff, man. It's not cool. Don't make me regret letting you tag along.
Accusatory and say I was invited, or uneasy, say not good with people. Let's get some votes, chat. Which way we going? Which way we going, chat? Accusatory? Okay, I think that's 3 for accusatory.
Tag along? Seriously? I thought I was invited.
Julia wanted you to come along.
For real? Julia?
Yeah, man. She wanted you to come. I wanted her to see how cool you are, but you're not. So be cool. Capiche?
What a brother.
Alright, amigo. Calvary's almost here.
What a brother.
Snappy. You met up at school would be stressful, you know? Total shocker. And man, the long distance thing, Julia, it's been rough.
Cynical and say it's been 2 weeks, or empathetic and say must be tough. Cynical, or what was the other one? Empathetic. Empathetic. Okay, we have 1 for empathetic so far. 2 for empathetic. Anybody else, chat? Going once.
Yeah, I got you. Must be tough. No worries, man.
Huh? Yep. Right on cue.
What?
Conrad doesn't think we have enough beer.
Ah.
Gonna try something. Be right back. Okay, Grizzy.
This goes location.
Yeah. I get your input on something?
Yeah, what?
Just, kind of a big thing I'm trying to make a decision about.
About finishing med school?
No, but it's just kind of a big life choice, you know? How to know what's the right thing to do.
Is he going to be sentimental and say go with your gut, or Kimmy, thank you for the 10K likes. Do appreciate that. Is he going to be sentimental or cautious, chat? Sentimental or cautious? Which way are we going? Anybody else, chat? Are we going to get any participation, chat? This is supposed to be fun, chat. Come on. Getting like one person to vote the whole time. I want you guys to participate, chat. Come on. So one for cautious, one for sentimental. Tigers, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? All right, we need at least one more vote, chat, because we have one for each option. We need at least one more vote, chat. I can't even see because it's timed, so I paused it. It's either sentimental or cautious. Because he's saying that his brother said that he has to make like a big life choice. So sentimental is like saying go with your gut, or being cautious and say like to think about it. Now we have 2 for cautious and 2 for sentimental. Can we get one more vote, chat? Pine, I guess you're going to have to be the tiebreaker on this one if you don't mind voting, please. Yolanda, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? All right, so 3 for cautious then.
Sure you're ready? Here's a thought. Consider all the permutations.
Zombrie, welcome in. I love the name. That's awesome. Zombrie. That's really cool. Hopefully you're doing well. Zombie, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Julia, excited. Conrad's sister, Alex's girlfriend. Conrad, Julia's brother, foolhardy and relaxed.
Oh, sorry. Connie, this is Alex.
Hey, what's up, man? Conrad. Watch it, sis.
I'm doing good, Zombie. How are you doing, my friend?
Good to finally meet you, Conrad. It's Brad, by the way, my little bro.
Hey.
Bradley! I feel like I already know you. I've heard so much about you.
Yeah, likewise. Hey, man. Want to crack a cold one with me?
Every second.
Relaxed and say, yeah, cool, or apprehensive and say, I get seasick? Is there a way to make it so that these aren't timed? I just thought about that. QTE warnings, that's... Good night, everyone. Much love. I gotta get some sleep. Love y'all. Have a good night, Savage Team. Come in and hanging out. Let's see if it works. What's happening? They're just meeting... They're finally meeting the older brother's like girlfriend and brother. So right now, the brother just asked him to crack a cold one with him, and he can say... He could be relaxed and say, yeah, cool, or apprehensive and say that he gets seasick. Which way, chat? Relaxed? Grizzy says to be relaxed. Anybody else, chat? Trying to see if there's a way to make these so they're not timed. I would love to not have them all be timed. Disable QTE timeout? Did the likes help? Yeah, of course the likes help, Savage. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you for the likes, man. QTE single player only. Pressing the wrong button will still fail the QTE, so that's not what we want. I guess there isn't a way to turn off the timer. I wish that we can turn off the timer. Oh well. Alright, 2 people said relaxed.
Yeah, cool. Okay. I love beer.
Bearded Samurai, welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
I like that.
Bradical. What's the name again? Man of Medan.
You ever do any diving before?
Should he say be gloomy and say never, or be self assured and say all the time? Have a good night, Savage. Disc? Okay, let me check. Uh, the choice in QT time. I'll disable the timer. Open the settings. QT timeouts. And set it to on. I can try that and see. Accessibilities. I didn't think that this is would affect that, but we'll see. No, it's still going. Gloomy and say that he's never gone diving, or self assured and say all the time. Anyone else, chat? Bystrom, welcome in. Welcome to the live. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. No? Just one person?
Yeah, totally. All the time.
Nice. I was worried they're gonna stick me with a noob.
Nope, not new. I can practically breathe underwater at this point. So you dive a lot?
A couple, 3 times, here and there, family trips. Where's the old crust bucket skipper?
Impatient, Fliss, captain of the Duke of Milan. Courageous. I'll check in a second, Grizzy. You guys, it pauses it if I tab out.
So is everybody on board and ready to go?
Actually, I can see, actually. Oh, yeah, okay, I read that one. Jerry, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight? Oh, he's not feeling good.
That's it, get it all out.
Yeah.
You, wanna go lie down?
Yeah. Maybe I should. Yeah. Oh boy.
Alex, Duke of Milan, offshore North French something. I forgot what it was. Forgot what it was.
Far out of the way.
I'm just thinking about
Devil Wears Crocs, welcome in. How are you doing tonight?
Listen, to be
He needs
honest,
some ginger.
this right you're looking for. Usually these things are crawling with divers.
Mary Ellis, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight?
I'm just saying, if it gets too late, I know some nice places where you can just take, a nice dive.
Should he be optimistic and say Brad did his homework, or frustrated and say Brad was so sure? Millie, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Okay, so the first option. Anyone else, chat? Be right back. Okay. Anybody else want to vote, chat? Who all is here? I feel like nobody's here.
did his homework. If he says a wreck's here, it's here.
Okay, look, you're the client. I'm just saying we don't have unlimited daylight.
I'm gonna go help Conrad and Julia with the camera. What you got?
Feast your eyes on this.
Brad's calculations were right on the money.
Always bet on Brad.
Kid's a whiz. We should thank him.
Bliss, we found a plane.
Yeah?
That looks like World War II. We are ready to dive.
Technically, we should call this in to port authorities as an unreported wreck.
Well, technically.
Are you sure you don't want to do this the right way?
Should he answer annoyed and say who cares, or be disappointed and say can't dive? Oh yeah, questioning like that he can't dive. What's going on, Mama Viper? How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. I'm doing good. Good. I'm glad. I was in the hospital on Saturday. Why? What happened, Mama Viper? Is everything okay? Abby, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Okay, guess nobody is going to make any choices. He'll just say nothing. I have blood trap cyst on one of my ovaries. I'm sorry to hear that. Is everything okay, Viper?
The right way.
I'm wonderful. How about you? I'm doing good, Abby. I'm doing well. I passed my certification exam today, so doing all right.
Don't touch anything.
I just can't wait to be the first one down there. Can you imagine? Untouched?
Abby, thank you for the heart. Me do appreciate that very much. Yeah, I know, Mama Viper. I was saying, you said, I saw the first time, and I was asking you, is everything okay? Like, are you doing okay? Or, you know, what does that mean for you?
Hey, maybe you should check on your bro.
I'm assuming he's downstairs, but we'll explore and talk first. Hi.
You know, we have rules out here for a reason. You guys gotta respect them.
Should he be polite, or should he be forceful? Polite says, sorry about earlier. Forceful is, we paid a lot for this trip. I'm doing fine, but to be honest, according to my mom, I should have talked about should have talked about having surgery. Grizzy says polite. Anybody else? Nikki, Pine, Abby? What's the backstory? Right now, this is still the very beginning. They're just going out for a dive, and they found something that looks like it's from like World War II, but so technically they're supposed to like report it, but they're not. They don't want to. They just want to go dive. Got to be nice so she can just leave you, or so she doesn't just leave you there. Yeah. Okay, 2 for polite.
Yeah, sorry about
Wolfram, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well.
We've been planning this whole thing for a while now.
I get it. But there are rules and laws and customs. These rules are all pretty basic stuff. How much experience do you have with these kind of dives?
I'm doing good, Wolf. How are you doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Should he be self-assured, say dived a couple of wrecks, or annoyed and say that he's like he knows enough about the rules or whatever? Dived a couple? No one should dive wrecks without licenses? Well, it's a game. Let's not go with technicalities. Self-assured. So I think that's what, 2 for self-assured? Yeah.
Dived a couple wrecks over the years. Not next.
They sent me home after barely doing anything. I'm sorry. Make sure that you go back, Mama Viper, and try to get them to do something.
Very specific protocol you have to follow. For all you know, this could be a war grave. Disturbing it would be illegal and immoral.
Should he be belligerent and say who's gonna know, or pompous and say I get it, how much? Meaning he's like trying to buy her over, I guess. I'm good, just stopping by while I can, trying to catch up. Well, I appreciate that. It's always good to see you, and I'm glad that you're doing well. Pine says to be pompous. Anyone else? There we go. 2 for pompous.
Fine. I get it. How much?
How much what?
How much money will it take for you to stop breathing down our necks?
You... This is not about the money. You know what? I can't stop you. Just respect the rules down there. Don't do anything stupid that'll get my ass in trouble.
Give me 1 second, chat. What's the backstory? So this is still the very this is still the very beginning of the main story. Wolf. So it started off on like a World War II ship, right? And 2 soldiers were like going at it, and then they woke up, and there was like they heard like shooting and people like screaming and freaking out, and then they were like exploring, and then they found like one of the guys saw like a little kid that was like a ghost, and then he like tried to shoot at it, and then it like turned into like a monster, and then he just had a heart attack and died, and like everybody on the ship I guess died. And then it came to present day where we're on this ship, and it's this guy, his little brother, which we're about to go check on him. He's meeting up with his girlfriend and her brother so that they can go out diving. That's about as far as we've made it so far. We don't know anything else really that's like going on. I was even going over 5 minutes before even going to the hospital. I couldn't keep everything down. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Mom. But I feel that you need to go back and like have them like do more for you if you can. No, they don't know what happened. Like they're literally just going diving, and they're like there was an area where there was like a World War II plane that like crashed, which is what they're trying to find right now. But besides that, no, as far as I know, they have no idea about what happened. I thought you could see like the screen right here. Wait, we can.
Do you know how to use that?
No. Not really.
You might want to just let it do its thing.
Okay, sorry. Oh, something over here. All right, full name. Felseat? Is that how you say that? Felseat? DuBois? 91460W. 10 kosher? What the hell are you talking about? Kosher. It's an ID, bro. 5'8", 120 pounds. Brown eyes, brown hair. The instructor identified on the rear is authorized to conduct classes in the designate specialty as sanctified by Dive Masters Federation. Okay. Felicity? Yeah, I think it is Felicity, but it's just the way that it spells, like Felicite? Felicite? I don't know. Alright, so we have to go down here now and check on his brother. What was that? French spelling. Okay. It did... Oh. Oh, so we got a premonition? Alright, let's view the premonition again. Okay, that's his brother. Like, something happening with his brother? I don't know... I don't know what that means. I'm not quite sure what that one means. definitely French. It did say something that they're on like the French Polynesian or something like that, so it makes sense, Wolf. That would make sense. Is his brother down here? Okay, just a locked door, I guess.
What's up?
I speak French. Very nice.
Sorry, that Brewski got the better of me.
Should he be sympathetic and say "don't worry," or stern and say "you should know better"? And by the way, I think the only French I know is "merci beaucoup." That's all I remember when I was in Normandy. I'm gonna go, but might pop in later. No worries, Mama Viper. I hope that you feel a little bit better. We'll talk to you soon, okay? So we have one for sympathetic and one or two for stern. So one for sympathetic, two for stern.
Jeez, man. You should know how to handle your lay off. Just trying to bond with Conrad, like you said. By guzzling brews. Come on. Hey, okay. Go hit the high seas. I'll be up when I'm good.
Thank you very much. Yeah, that's all I remember when I was in Normandy, was merci beaucoup.
I'm not sure Julia left anything on the mainland.
All right.
It's only smelled as good as it cost.
Tanks are ready when you are.
This made her happy.
Shroud of Innocence. Is that a real book by T.S. Hartley? Shroud of Innocence? I wonder if that's a real book. All right. Anything else to explore? Je parle mal français. I don't know if I said that correctly, but I tried. I don't know what it means. All right. I think that is everything. Wait. Why can I not? There we go. Okay, nothing out there. Doesn't look like there's anything. I speak Frenchly badly, is what it says. Nice. Nice. I got a C in that class in freshman year. I speak bad, wrong French. All right, is that? Oh, can we look at the camera again? Yeah. So this is what they found. Well, if you were asking before, and this is like what they found that they're trying to go dive to. Is like some crashed World War II plane. See, here it is right here. Anything else? I want to like look through all of them just to see if there's anything else that like pops up. Nope, that looks like it. When it comes to me speaking French.
Okay, so this is the rebreather. Way cooler than a regular scuba setup. It takes all that CO2 that you'd normally just exhale into the water, and instead it gets totally reused. Then it reduces decompression time on your way up. State of the art. Okay, O2 check done. Whoa, Eager Beaver, you gotta check your O2 first.
Should he be playful and say "looking good, Jay," or appreciative says "thanks for setting me straight"? Chat. Which way we going? Appreciate, thanks. Appreciative.
Thanks for setting me straight.
Oh, hey, guys.
What? Jesus, why are you so loud?
I almost completely forgot.
He wasn't
When I was
that
in the
loud.
dive cam, I saw this huge hole in the tail. Kablooey. That's your way into the plane.
Oh, nice work, man.
Thanks, Conrad.
Okay, you little clownfishes. I'm gonna go see what Fliss is up to.
You behave, Connie.
Should he take I don't know what either one is. I don't know what those items are, and it is time, so I have to pick one. Should I pick left or right? I have no idea what either one of those are. I think the right one might be some sort of like underwater a camera or a harpoon. Maybe it is a harpoon. So which one should we take, chat? I don't know if it is a harpoon, but we'll call it a harpoon because we don't know better. So should we take the camera or should we take the harpoon? A pokey stick of sorts. Harpoon.
I got the bang stick.
Bang stick.
Ha ha.
Just remember
You ever
the
have to use
rules,
one?
please.
Baby girl, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Should we also wait? Should we take the camera or pick Julia? I don't know what the options are here. I don't know what this is. Taco Matador, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Camera? I don't know why it says like camera or Julia. Obviously, Julia's coming with us. We're not. What? I'm so confused.
You're on camera. I'll take the wheels.
Let's get a before photo.
Aww. What is her smile? What was her smile? Did anybody see that?
More or less.
Ooh.
Too bad Fliss is so tight.
She acts like we're going to ransack the plane.
Well, you might. She doesn't know what you're gonna do.
It's not like one tiny little thing would hurt anybody. I won't.
Ominous, yeah.
Not like we can scan directly over Ned and sundown.
Yeah, would I love to be out there at the same time? I'm good.
Whoa. That is like way big.
I love the water, but the ocean scares me.
It's pretty intact too. This is a fucking remarkable find.
Let's swim around a little and find a way in.
Howdy, Captain. You fancy a pint with your second in command?
You are not my second in command.
Third in command.
No.
Fresh and eager cabin boy.
Still a no.
Your well-paying, dashingly handsome, seafaring client is requesting the pleasure of your company over a frosty amber liquid.
Should she be relaxed and say, sure, why not? Or disapproving and say, pass, I need to focus? Karami, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. It's only half and half for me. I want to be there and see it, have a feeling I die. Disapprove, pass. It's very creepy, especially darker waters, yeah.
Pass. I have to stay focused on your friends down there.
Pretty nice ride you got here. Where'd you get the cash?
Self-assured and say, don't ask a lady about her money, or subdued and say, it's a long story. Self-assured. Anybody else, chat? All right, 2 for self-assured.
You know it's not polite to ask a lady about her money.
Fair enough. I was just thinking about buying a boat myself, and I thought maybe you'd like to point me in the right direction.
Impressed and say, it would be my pleasure, or uninterested and say, sorry, got enough on my own. Or my own plate, something like that. Impressed. Oh, I think that's 1 for each choice. So we need at least 1 more vote for a tiebreaker, chat. Stitch, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you for the heart, me brother. Do appreciate that. We need 1 more vote, chat. Impressed or uninterested? Which way are we going? Impressed or uninterested? The flower on Luna's name on likes lines up with the tip of your nose sometimes. Nice. Uninterested, just came back. I got 13-year anniversary tomorrow. Very nice, man. Have you done any prep and planning for that, Stitch?
Sorry, I've got enough on my plate for the moment. You know what? I better spend some time keeping the Duke of Milan shipshape.
Aye, aye.
All right, wait for the others to return from the dive. Let's go check on Brad. Okay, she's going to look at her own license, apparently. Now we're going to dinner for it, Longhorn. Oh, okay, very nice. I thought you were going to maybe do something on stream to, like, celebrate. Why is she hiding her license? Why is she hiding her license? That was weird. Oh, it's a bit darker. Nah, not for a wedding anniversary. That makes sense. Medan, nice. Yep, we just started it today, Rachel. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. I got the whole like first season. I bought it today. So it's the first 4 games.
Duke to Alex. Duke to Julia?
Okay, there's no communication with the divers. That's not good. I wonder if she won't see anything like...
That is not your everyday wreck. I hope those clowns don't get me in trouble.
Yeah, it's just going to be the same pictures. She did buy me a new PC from one's site and spent too much. Well, at least you have that, to look forward to, though. Just you gotta make it back. You gotta make it up to her, Stitch. I'm doing fantastic. Just finished watching somebody play the query. Nice.
How's it hanging?
Should she be relaxed or stern, chat? Relaxed or stern in her response? Rachel says relaxed. Grizzy says stern. Kimmy says relaxed. Anyone else chat? We got 2 for relaxed, 1 for stern. I want to stay to find out what happens, but tomorrow morning comes early. Well, Wolf, if you want to, you can catch up on my YouTube. It's just youtube.com/Rowland. And you can see, anything that you miss going forward. But this will be uploaded sometime tomorrow, probably in the afternoon time on YouTube, so you can catch up on that if you would like to.
You look like you're taking full advantage of your relaxation time.
A man of many talents.
But I hope you have a wonderful night, by the way. I hope you get some sleep. Should she be playful and say, too bad charm isn't among them, or curious and say, so are you beached? What do you think, chat? Curious. Playful. Okay, so we have 1 for each choice. We need at least 1 more vote to decide, chat. So curious or playful? Thanks, you as well. I'll take a look. Sounds good. I really do hope that you have a wonderful night. Also, heads up, sending a message on Discord in a minute. Okay. So 2 for curious.
So are you beached? Like a whale?
Hey, I just thought, why spend all my time down in the dark when I already like what I see up top?
Romantic and say, I have to keep track of the dive butt, or amused and say, nice one. Which one are we going with, chat? Amused or romantic? L? I don't know which one that would be for. The first one, I think, is what? Amused? No, romantic. So Kimmy says romantic. Left one? Okay, so 2 for romantic.
I have to keep track of the dive, but I'd be happy to continue this conversation later when I
Oh.
can give you my full attention. In private?
Right, just chatting it up, you and I, in the old conversational intercourse.
Wow. Wow. Okay, the conversational intercourse. Never heard that one before, but okay. All right, that's a new one. All right, let's go downstairs and check on Alex's little brother. Actually, wait, hold on. Before you do that, because Alex turned this thing off, and it looks like it's off now, so maybe she should turn it back on.
Weather looks clear.
Does it matter?
I'll have to keep an eye on those clouds.
Okay.
It's getting mighty crowded out here.
Okay, so there's another ship out here, I'm assuming. So I wonder if there's, now that we know that there's another ship out here, can we maybe look through this and see them? The music just like made like a weird sound. No, nothing. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second, chat. Give me 1 second. I'm so sorry, chat. All right. Making him. Oh no, you're good. You're good. All right, let's go. Oh, here's the boat now.
What's that about?
Should she be uneasy and say that's not the Coast Guard, or dismissive and say it's a fishing boat from the looks of it? Anna, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. Hopefully you're doing well. Which way are we going, chat? Should she be uneasy or dismissive? Uneasy is saying, like, oh, that's not the Coast Guard. Dismissive is like, it's just a fishing boat, like, nothing to worry about. I'm here with a broken toe. How did you break your toe, Anna? How did you do that? Uneasy, uneasy.
That is not the Coast Guard. So we're not under arrest.
How should we handle
We don't talk about it? No worries. Should she be confident and say, be quiet and let me handle it, or worried and say, this feels off? Maritza Diaz, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Off. Okay, so...
This feels awful. Just be quiet and don't say anything stupid, okay?
Yulianisa, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight? Should she be angry and say, hey, get out of here, or worried and say, we got divers down there, watch out? I feel like this game has a lot more choices than the other game. The other game would, like, you'd at least make a choice and, like, a little bit would play out and then make another choice. This one has a lot of choices. What was the second option? Worried, to say, like, we got divers down there. So the first one is, like, angry. She's like, get out of here. The other one is like, yo, we got divers. Angry, worried. Okay, we have 2 for worried and 1 for angry so far. Worried. Guess we'll go with worried.
You gotta keep back, they've got divers in the water.
Alright. Why would another ship go that close to another boat to begin with? That's your fault. That's your fault.
Service, man, it's not a problem. What do you think? Like, $10 cover it?
Why are you doing that?
Let's make it 20. Well, shoot, you think it's more like 30? I can do 30.
Why are you doing that?
Sounds a hard bargain, but I'm with you. Here, just throw in the whole pot.
Why are you throwing all of your money into the ocean? Do they have a flag? There was a flag. There was like a buoy with a flag to mark that they had divers, and the guys drove really close to the boat and like crashed. And then they're like, "We got damage." Like, that's your fault, bro. Like, what do you mean? But why did Conrad like throw all that? The way Conrad reacted and did that made no sense. Like, they could have just talked to them and been like, "Hey, you know, what can we do to fix this?" No, he's like, "Oh, $10, $20," and he's throwing all of his money into the ocean. Like, what? That made no sense. Yes, into the tail of the plane. Was there like a QT? Oh.
Careful. Could be dangerous.
You think?
Ladies first?
Alright. Sammy, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Welcome to Live.
Holy shit, Alex, we did it. I mean, can you believe it? It's a dream come true.
So, let me ask you guys a question. If you were ever diving and found like a World War II plane like this, would you be willing to go diving and go into the plane not knowing anything about where it's landed, if it's on solid ground? Because what happens if you're inside the ship and like something happens and it causes it to like shift and fall or something? Would you be willing, if you went diving and found something like this, to go swimming inside of the plane? Let me change my name to Ariel really quick because I'm gonna collect some stuff. Anyone else, chat? Would you go diving and swimming through the plane? CH Spectre, welcome into Live. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. No, I wouldn't want to disturb the dead. That is fair. That is fair. Good. What about you? I'm doing well. Doing well. I'm asking if people would go diving. If you found a crashed World War II plane, would you go diving and swim through the plane like we are right now? I'll disturb them. They disturb me often enough. That's funny. Go, go, go! What are you talking about, dude? We're swimming. Chill out. I'm just trying something new. Oh, no, I knew it was you. You have the little corgi symbol from when you've given a heart me before, so... Oh, wait. There's something there. No, I would get the numbers. Ari, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. It's good to see you again.
Check it out. They reconfigured the bomb rack to hold lifeboats.
Interesting.
Okay. Yeah, this game is a hard pass. Why do you say it's a hard pass? I'm alive. You? I'm alive too. I'm doing well, and I'm glad that you're alive though.
What else we can find?
Sounds fun but risky. I don't think I would ever do it. I wouldn't be. I'll be honest. I wouldn't be brave enough to do it. Like I would love the idea of like diving and stuff like that, but I don't know if I would do all this. I can't do deep underwater even in video games. No. It's not going to be underwater that much in the game. It's just this part of the game they're diving, and then the rest of the game is going to be on a ship, as far as I know, Ari. Yeah, let's disturb the dead. All right. Don, welcome back. But brain is a puddle. The last 2 days from orientation, still have 2 days left. You got this, brother. Just keep your head up, man. You got this, Spectre. Okay, is there... I talk a big game for somebody who would have a panic attack in that much of open water. I mean... The one wreck I would love to see is the Titanic. Didn't somebody try to go down to the Titanic in a ship and the ship exploded from the pressure? I don't know if I'd want to go down there. Bree, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. That's what that is. It's not a harpoon. It's a thing to open doors, apparently. They do all the time, just not with that technology. I got you. It's if it's safe enough, then yes, yeah. What the? Gonna make the joke about that incident. Okay, I gotta go, but I'm glad I could stop in and have a great night. You too, Ari. It was good to see you again. Hopefully we'll talk to you soon, okay? Take care, and have a good night. Well, billionaire is going to be billionaire? Yeah. That even got me. Wasn't expecting that? No, me neither. Yeah. You think? I'm only sad about this, and I was with them. I think he was like 18. Do we touch this? I should she be like? Because isn't this like gonna mess with like the rotors and stuff like that on the like the wings and stuff? Could that like not shift something? Should we mess with this shot? I don't think she should. What game is this? It's called Man of Medan. Alright. Same, get to touching. Yeah, dude, I remember playing this game. I don't think there's anything else, is there? Oh, hold on. I don't know if there's... We only looked at, like, one thing inside of that area, so I want to just make sure that we're not missing anything. Just make sure we're not missing anything. There was just that. Yeah, it looks like there was just that. I did not like that taste. I'm sorry. Killer, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're doing well. Why is he not following me? Okay, we found 2 secrets. This reminds me of old COD gameplay. What type of plane is that supposed to be? I have no idea. I'm doing good. What about you? I'm doing well, man. Doing well, my friend. What happened? What is that? I won't spoil what happens. ones, but I know there was one where you went diving that was kind of spooky.
Let's go.
I don't remember which one it would have been. I wonder how that happened, though.
Okay.
What are you doing? Why are you fidgeting?
I don't know. I wanted to bring something up with you, but it's not the best time.
Should she be playful and say had something to raise with me, or worried and say you're kind of distracted? Playful? Anybody else, chat? Okay, 2 for playful. What are the options? Playful or worried? It's a B25. We have 2 people for playful. Anybody else, chat? Alright, 3 for playful.
Oh, you had something to raise with me, did you?
It doesn't matter. Let's get back up to the top.
Paranoid and say, seriously, what's going on? Or amused and say, geez, Alex. So paranoid or amused? Paranoid? Amused. All right, we got 1 each. Anyone else, chat? Okay, 2 for paranoid. You know me, always paranoid.
Hey, seriously, what's going on?
Nothing.
Yeah, but you're freaking me out.
Just forget it. I shouldn't have said anything. Come on. We've really got to get up top.
Fliss, this is Julia. We're coming back up. Over.
Okay.
Wait, Julia. We got to decompress here.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What the fuck? We gotta get up there.
We have to decompress.
Should she be frightened and say, my brother's up there? Or cautious and say, damn it, yeah, okay. But there should have been a lot more... well, you gotta remember, I mean, the thing had holes in it. The bodies could have floated out. I mean, you know what I mean? Well, there's my biggest fear. Say her brother's up there. I mean, she still has to decompress regardless if her brother's up there. Because if you don't decompress, you could die. But it is your choice, chat. So should she say that her brother's up there, or should she agree to decompress? All right, 2 for brother. Colin, welcome into the live. How are you doing tonight? Not necessarily with recycled air. Well, I guess we'll find out what happens.
I'm sorry, my brother's up there.
Julia, this is crazy. You just got to wait a few seconds.
Panicked and say, fuck it, I'm going, or reluctant and say, this is taking too long? Also, I don't know if I would go rushing straight to the ship where there's explosions coming off of it. I would probably go out away from the ship a little bit and then come up to make sure that I could see what's happening. Because if she comes up right next to the ship and something blows up in her face, it'd be kind of pointless. But, you know, game logic, I guess. Okay, so we have 1 for reluctant and 1 for panicked. Can we get 1 more vote, chat? 1 for reluctant, 1 for panicked. Which way are we gonna go? We need 1 more vote. Cast your vote now. Send a text to... reluctant. Okay.
God, this is taking too long. This is torture.
Just a few more seconds. Okay, now, go!
Hey, what the hell is going on?
What the hell happened?
It's cool, man. Everything's all right now.
was a little, mishap with the barbecue.
If your barbecue is fucking exploding giant balls of flames, you're doing something extremely wrong.
Jesus, looked like the whole boat was lit up.
Bewildered and say, why are you paying the ocean? Or anxious and say, what's up with the other boat? Fun fact, that guy is the guy that played Iceman. Nice. Alright, so should she ask about the money or should she ask about the other boat, chat? Alright, so 2 for the other boat.
What's up with that other boat?
These fishing guys came by and ran into the dive line. Whatever. Who cares, right? What I want to know is, what'd you guys find?
Well, we found the plane, and it is huge, full of cool stuff. Unfortunately, we did not leave it as pristine as we could have.
What? Why?
The dive line, actually.
How bad?
There's no cockpit anymore, for starters.
Well, that's just fucking perfect.
Okay, so the other boat hit the dive line hit the plane collapsed. That's not your fault. It's the other boat's fault, right? I mean, that's how that would make sense in my head. Other boat's fault, common sense, yeah.
He doesn't know these intrepid adventurers then. Alex and his little brother Brad, trying to swim with the big fish. Both seem out of their depth. And Julia, the love of Alex's life, and he the love of hers. What about Conrad? A bold fellow, you might say. Or maybe you'd say arrogant. And then there's Captain Fliss, strong, forthright, stubborn. Do I detect a spark between her and Conrad?
Maybe.
Let me reassure you. You help them to make some decisions they'll value later on.
This guy is kind of like the old lady from the Quarry when you're in between chapters. Like, remember the fortune teller lady in the Quarry, Grizzy? Or you had in Until Dawn, it was the other person, the like the therapist or whatever. So this is like the guy that you visit in between chapters, like in the other game. He's like the one who like shows you like the things that you find, like you find the special things and stuff like that. He's just like the in between chapters, and he's like explaining the story. His name is the Curator, so he's already said that basically the story that you're playing is like a story that was like not completed, and you're basically picking the choices to complete the story, and he's the curator of stories. So he is in like the next in the all the 5 games that have been released so far. He's like the one in between all of the chapters. He's like the storyteller, if you will, of all these stories. Okay, I think that is the end of chapter 1. I don't know if this one does chapters like the other one. Let me see. It does not look like it has chapters. So I think what we're going to do, chat, is I think we're going to call it here. It's a little bit early. We've only been streaming for about 2 hours. Say hi to your stepdog. She's getting upset. Hi, Briar. Briar, you being a good girl? Briar. Hi, Briar. It's a dog, chat. I think we're going to call it here. We're going to call it a little bit early tonight. I am feeling a little bit tired because I had that certification exam. So that kind of wore me out a little bit today. But I want to see, what do you guys think so far of this story? Are you guys enjoying this? I know Nikki hates it. She said this is her least favorite one. But are you guys enjoying the story so far? I hope that you guys are. I had to buy the whole packet for this today, so it was a little bit pricey. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it. If you're not enjoying it, well, that'll suck. I'm down for it. I like it. What about everybody else besides Nikki, because she hates it? I'm here. Well, I know you're here. I'm just saying that you don't like this one. This is like you said. This is your least favorite story. So I was trying to ask everybody else what they thought about this story, because we're calling it a little bit early tonight because I'm a little bit tired. But tomorrow I do plan on starting a little bit earlier and doing a little bit longer of a stream, so we can go from there. What's going on, Mom and Punisher? How are you doing tonight? I'm actually getting ready to call it a little bit early tonight. I had a certification exam today. I'm just wore out, kind of tired. And we did actually start a little bit late, unfortunately. Voodoo, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Like it so far, just getting ready for bed, tired too. Yeah, tomorrow you can keep me coming during homework. Yeah, I do plan on starting a little bit earlier tomorrow. And, okay, can I give you a heart? Me? Of course, I'm not just ending it right this second. I'm going to be ending it here in just a couple minutes. Thank you for the heart, me. I do appreciate that, Mama Punisher. I hope that you've been well. I do plan on starting it a little bit early tomorrow night and maybe doing a little bit longer of a stream. Maybe we'll do like a 4-hour stream or something tomorrow instead of like the normal like 2.5, 3 hours that we do, to kind of get caught up and get through the game a little bit more. But we'll go from there. We'll see how things go. If anything for any reason is going to change, I will post that in the Discord as usual. We got 0 new friends tonight, unfortunately. We did get 52k likes on the live and 433 diamonds. I really do appreciate all the love and support. I have not played Warframe yet, Mama Punisher. I have not. I'm sorry. Maybe soon. I've seen some people playing. It does look interesting. But chat, I really do appreciate all the love and support. And hopefully we will see you all again tomorrow. And again, I hope that you guys are enjoying it and we, have fun playing through this. Grizzy, thank you for the "you're awesome" and the "love you so much." Love you too. Have a good night, chat. We will talk to you all tomorrow. Have a great day. Take care, chat.